Thank you, Chairman. First, I want to take this opportunity to thank you, Chairman. Thank you for your work that you've done on this issue. Thank you for your constant persistence in bringing it up over and over again. You have made a difference on the issue, a significant one, and a difference in the United States of America, and I mean it. I'm proud of the work you've done. Mr. Baer, I can't say the same for you. Man, I don't even have the words, and I would need an hour and a half with you, one-on-one, alone, to go through it. And please forgive.
I'd be happy to, anytime.
We'll take you up on that. Let me tell you, I mean, the things that you said to me, and I mean, I'm not being disrespectful because I always try to be respectful to everybody, are bizarre. I believe like I'm in bizarro world. I don't even know where these statements come from.
Well, I got all the statistics in my statement.
I didn't ask you a question, sir. Mr. Roy, I want to associate some of the words that he said. I wish you could sit in front of the families, and it isn't just Lake and Riley. I can give you name after name after name of men and women and children who were beaten, who were raped, who were abused, who were disfigured, who were harmed. And we keep overlooking that because we say, well, there wasn't that many of them. We don't care about the 400 people that got into this country, the best that we can tell, that are on the terror watch list. Well, it's just not that many of them. Let me tell you, to the mother or the father or the son or the daughter that loses somebody, one is enough. And to have this intellectual argument as we sit here in our comfortable chairs in our warm room where Lake and Riley, for example, fought for 20 minutes not to be raped and then finally was beaten so badly and her skull crushed in that she lost her life while her mother was calling her wondering where she was. That's what matters to me. So, you know, today's theme is a simple one. Actions have consequences. President Biden's dozen of executive orders, they crippled our border security and opened up the floodgates of the southern border. That is a fact. Mr. Baer, I don't care what you say. It's a fact. We see it. We feel it. That's why Americans know it. That's why the election that occurred. Congressional Democrats refused to pass H.R. 2, which was a good piece of legislation, and the floodgates opened more. State and local Democratic leaders opened their cities and spent billions upon billions of dollars to care for illegal immigrants. Legal immigration is good. When my colleagues on the other side speak about immigration, let's make sure we all understand there is a big difference between legal and illegal immigration. Under President Biden, U.S. Customs and Border Protection encountered, and the number changes, it fluctuates, but it's about 10 million inadmissible aliens from January 2021 to December 2024. That's 3 times the number encountered during the Trump administration. Let's talk about the real numbers and the real facts. The Biden administration deliberately dismantled the effective protocols and tools that we had. It instituted catch and release. That had an effect. It ended the construction of the wall. That had an even worse effect. They ended Title 42. That had another bad effect. And they ended the Remain in Mexico policy, which hurt us as well. Over and over and over again. Everything to open up the borders. No nation prevails with open borders. And the negligence has introduced us to serious international and national danger. Nearly 400 individuals, as I said, on the terror watch list. They're not hypotheticals. They're real people. They're real men and women that have been hurt. And, you know, the gentleman, good man on the other side, the ranking member, Mr. Raskin, said, most illegals are not violent. Most illegals are not violent. I agree with that. Most are not violent. They're still breaking the law. But damn it, enough of them are that it's scary. Tell all those families that most of them are not violent. They don't care about most of them. Come on, let's get in the real world. And it's not compassionate what my friends on the other side of the aisle are doing. It hurts us. And it hurts illegals, it hurts children, it hurts American families, it hurts legal immigrants as well. So I have a question for Mr. Fabricatore. I hope I pronounced your name.
Yes, sir.
I was the first non-Italian to marry in my wife's family, and they're probably listening to this, and I'll get in trouble if I screwed it up. I think we shouldn't fund sanctuary cities and sanctuary states. We're sending federal money over there. They're purposely breaking the law. What do you think, and what's the specific impact cutting off this federal funding would have?
We should not fund them. Sanctuary cities do not protect American citizens. They only protect criminal illegal aliens.
Thank you. The gentleman's time is
Thank you. I yield back.
Mr. Garcia.
Thank you.